This is Delirium Comics presents The Middle Row, and in this episode we're going to be reviewing Mother. This movie just came out recently. It's a 2017 film directed by Darren Aronofsky.
Oh my lord.
You know how me and how to say names. Aronofsky, or what the hell ever. He has directed The Fountain, The Wrestler. That ring any bells?
Wrestler is the movie with don't say his name. Hold on. The actor who did horrible plastic surgery. Mickey Rourke.
God damn!
Well, he's a decent actor. That movie did fairly well. Got a lot of buzz. So did The Fountain as a weird film, if you ever seen that. But this movie, Mother, is just as weird. It's an art house film, an experimental film. In the beginning, you get a sort of feel of it being science fiction, right? As it is like, it starts off in a burned down house. This man's in there. He puts, I don't want to give too much away or spoilers or anything like that, but he puts down a crystal and the house regenerates. And this house is a Victorian style house in the middle of the forest, surrounded by a grassy field, right? You don't see anything else in the film. A woman wakes up. Her character is called Mother, played by Jennifer Lawrence. She wakes up in a bed, and it's like just life sort of starts for her. It's an art house film, like I said. It's going to require some thinking to get through. But what bothers me is false advertising. And I've said this before. False advertising in the trailers and the descriptions. This film is described as a horror movie. You get the feel that it's a horror movie in the trailer, right? But it is not a freaking horror movie.
No ghosts, no goblins, no nothing.
No, nothing like that. Don't even think it's a horror movie. Don't go hoping that it's a horror movie. It's not a horror movie by any sense of this, of the regular standard of a horror movie. Well, as Mother starts repairing the damage from the previous incarnation of the home, the husband, known as him, he's described as a poet. He's a writer, and he's suffering through writer's block. That's how he describes himself. But he doesn't have a name. They don't give him a name. They don't say his name. And you're looking at the film from the perspective of Mother. The camera is close up in her face, kind of like this, all the time. You see some stuff behind her, but it's always like this, or the camera's always following around. So during the first part of the film, you get a feeling that there's some suspense, that there's something going on in the house, that at any moment something's gonna pop out at them, but it never does. Just like it comes at night, you're left wanting, and they never give it to you. Well, the next thing that happens, after the mother, the character Mother shows him all this love. I mean, she's so lovey-dovey. It's just ridiculous. It's like, oh, I love you. I could never live without you. Oh, I love you. Oh, by the way, did I tell you that I loved you? But anyway, there's a knock on the door of the house. And guess who's there? Ed Harris. He plays a character called Man. And he comes in and goes, hey, I'm living here. He's like, I've been reading your stuff forever. I know you're a great writer, and I love you. And of course, him loves all the attention and everything. He goes, yeah, you can stay in the house. And of course, Mother's all freaked out. I don't want anybody staying in the house. I gotta get it clean. So, the next thing you know, a woman comes knocking on the door. That's the name of the character, played by Michelle Pfeiffer. So they start arguing, and Michelle Pfeiffer's a big asshole, and she's trying to get her way all the time. I'm just really summing up because, hey. Well, the two sons come. One is older, one's younger. And guess what happens? Well, older son and younger brother. That's the name of the characters. Well, anyway, the older son bashes in the head of the younger brother and kills him. And blood gets all on the carpet, and Mother freaks out, tries to clean it up, and she can only clean up, she cleans it up all of it except one little spot that reminds you of a little vagina or something, which a lot of people were saying in the theater. in the theater, you start getting this feeling that obviously this is a parallel between, Cain and Abel. I think he's overthinking things. I think, it was his version of Christianity. He was trying to, give out an image of God. But I think it was just overdone. It was self-indulgent, pretentious, like I said. Just give it to me straight. It's a 2-hour movie. You could have cut out an hour, and that'd have been good for me. Well, that's it. Stay tuned for our newer episodes, and they'll be coming out regularly. Check ya.